Hello, friend! Today I'm going to share why I love Mindvalley.
And I'm going to share my favorite YouTube channel. Let's get to it.
My cool sheet is personal development. This is definitely one of my best of 2021. It is called Mindvalley. I talked about it in episode 187 in April. In April 2021, I described how I had been previously to then been hesitant about Mindvalley. But I had just gotten sold on it. And I have to say, now it is official, because I just paid for my second year subscription and I leveled up to the pro membership. So there you have it, I'm in. They have so many of what they call quests. These are basically online courses. There's so many of them, there is no possible way you could ever do any of them, which in theory could be overwhelming because there are so many, but if you have some certain things that you're interested in, you want to learn more about, you can go into the different categories and then you can find one that resonates with you, because there are, within each of those categories, there are so many different instructors, there's so many different emphases that they have, there are so many different styles of teaching it, and so you can find one that works best for you. So one of the categories, for example, is just general personal development. There are also ones about finances. So that's where I found Ken Honda and the whole Happy Money quest. So wonderful. There are a lot about fitness. I actually have yet to do any that have to do with fitness, so I definitely want to check that out. There are a lot that have to do with mindfulness. There's some with public speaking and speaking in general, and some that have to do with focus, another former cool sheet. And another thing I really like is that Mindvalley has a podcast. And by being a member, you can join live during their tapings of the podcast. You can be a part of the podcast itself. You can input questions, and then the questions get asked of the guest in that time. You can also join beta tests of the courses when they're first coming out. Another thing I really love about Mindvalley is that they have really high quality visuals. It's a smoothly functioning app, beautiful graphics and animations. I highly recommend Mindvalley.
Oh, okay. Well, here you go. This is why I'm glad that you mentioned this one again, because I kind of forgot about Mindvalley and I haven't. Is there a free version at all, or is it all paid for, all subscription?
This is the thing. It's paid. And it's not cheap. So it's like $250 a year. Okay. So but they have little tasters. Okay. So you can sign up for free and do tons of different masterclasses. So every single one of the quests has a free, about a 1 hour masterclass.
Oh, okay. So that gets you, dips your toes in a little bit. Absolutely. And the podcast is probably free.
Podcast is free.
If you're not listening live, so you can check out some info on that. So those, I think I'll have to definitely start listening to the podcast, dip my toes in a little bit, maybe take a little tester teaser class, and maybe they'll get me next.
They might. And they do have their own meditation app called Omvana. Oh, okay. But there's so many meditation apps out there. I don't necessarily, like, that one's probably not a cool sheet, but Mindvalley is.
Yes, and that's what the only reason why I hesitate about Mindvalley is because I do have Masterclass. I have Skillshare now. Yeah. So I'm paying a couple different ones. The Masterclass just renewed, and I don't feel like I'm utilizing them well enough. I love them. They are so worth the money for me, but if I'm not using them ever, then are they worth the money, or is it just the fact that I have them that makes me feel like I'm a little bit smarter? I don't know. So anyway, I'll have to just check out the free podcast. They'll probably get me. I'm an easy target. When it comes to learning new stuff, though, I mean, again, it's like a whole premise of our show is to learn new things. For sure. I do love it.
Well, I would say you can get a lot of value from their free stuff.
Okay, cool.
So I would say for now, just do their free stuff.
Good. I'll check it out for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My cool sheet is going to be a YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel is Daily Dose of Internet. I talked about this in episode 177. There's a little cluster right there where I had some really good ones. So back in February, they had 10.8 million subscribers, 2 billion views, wild 235 videos. Now they have 12.8 million subs and 330 videos. So they keep growing and growing, and for good reason. So essentially it's just a very short, it's only like 2 to 4 minutes tops. It's usually in that 2 to 3 minute range of just kind of these videos of stuff that this person has found around the internet, little clips of viral videos and things like that. And it just, it makes me so happy every time that I watch this. I think it comes out twice a week, once or twice a week. And I'm not alone, because Kevin Smith, after I mentioned it the first time in February, he mentioned it on his podcast of why he loves it. So the reasons why I love it, it's such a great escape. The busyness of the world, and it's kind of, the world's scary, and I need a little escape. So whenever I see it, I'm notified, I get notified with the bell, and I hardly ever do that on YouTube, and I instantly watch it because it's just so emotional. It makes you smile, it makes you laugh. Sometimes it is scary itself because maybe someone's doing this free cliff dive with a winged bat suit or whatever that's just insane. In fact, he even had to start doing disclaimers after that one. There's tons of like pet ones. So there's like pets doing funny things, dancing and silly looks. It's kind of like TikTok, but it's, you know, where it's these quick little, short little videos, but it's very curated. So it's also kind of like our show where he's taking the best one. I'm sure people send him. I think you can send him if you have videos, and whatever rises to the top, because he has millions and millions of subscribers, he'll add that and he puts the best of the best. So it's always gold. I always love it. It's so good. Daily dose of the internet.
So this is one that I have checked out. And I think because I subscribed, it like feeds
Pops
me,
up a
so
lot,
I get to see it. And it's wonderful.
It just makes you happy. Like it's always pleasant. It's always like sometimes inspiring, just cute, or just makes you laugh. Sometimes they're a little like, oh, I don't know about that one.
Right. Well, I mean, there's so much content.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
Like,
But yeah. It's almost just a guaranteed. And then there's like super cuts where people, I don't know if he does it, but there's like, 2 hours worth of just video after video after video if you want, if you really want to binge it. But I like just little bites, just here and there. Makes me feel good. And I get back to my day.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that.
You're
and I
very
hope
welcome.
Everyone goes, maybe I'll subscribe to that.
Yeah, they should.
And if you want links to any of our show notes of any of these things we're talking about, you can go to 10bestest.com/bestof2021. Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Karen McFarland Holman.
And I'm Brian Hart.
Let us know in the comments, have you ever heard of Mindvalley?
And let us know, what's your favorite YouTube channel?
If you're enjoying the show, please give us a like and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned tomorrow for another great show.
And don't forget to stay curious.